Hello everyone, hello. Let me just see if I have the right settings. Oh, I think I'm live. I cannot see anyone, so I'm not sure if that works. Right, well, hopefully it's working. Hello everyone, it's the second day of this incredible summit. So thank you so much, Meg, for organizing this for us so we can learn from each other, so we can provide a great value to one another. Absolutely amazing event. So I'm not sure, if I'm having the right, if that's the right space where I should have the video. But I think I managed to do it live without posting any Zoom link, so hopefully that works. Right, so let me just start. I'm actually confused if anyone can see me. Where am I posting that? Well, I'm quite confused with this. Right, so, well, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. And of course, anyone who is attending the sessions, you know that there's a giveaway. So anyone who is the most active in a group is getting a giveaway by the end of the program. So don't forget to keep commenting, keep posting, and hopefully you will be the one to win 20-minute session with me. So starting today, we're going to be discussing 3 easy steps how to build confidence in growing your first coaching business. So let's start with the reasons why you are here. So you're probably here because you want to grow your coaching business, or you are thinking about having one in the future. You are here because you have amazing gift that you want to share with people, and you just can't wait to start. You may be here because you spend hours visualizing about your perfect life and how your life going to look like in the next couple of years, and you're just getting tired of constantly dreaming about something but not being able to achieve those goals. Or you are here because you are stuck in the planning mode. So you were planning on plenty of coaching qualification, you're constantly reading more books, doing more courses, but what's happening, you're not taking action to get you from where you are right now to where you want to be. So let me start with a couple of questions to find out how do you feel about your current situation. So I'm going to be going through the questions, and if you're watching the replay or if you're watching this live, just comment yes in a comment box, just to show that, yeah, this is me, I understand that, I resonate with this. So let's start. First one is if you are doubting with your abilities. And next one is, are you scared to put your offer forward? Who is scared of putting the offer forward? Are you frustrated and feel stuck? Do you think that you're bad in sales? You're seeing all these perfect coaches with the perfect profiles, and then you're just comparing yourself to others. Also, maybe you keep rebranding, restructuring, and putting out, and you're scared to put things out because they are not perfect yet. You procrastinate a lot, or you're feeling uncomfortable with posting pictures or videos of yourself. Is any of this you? Can you resonate with that? And if you're watching the replay, just let me know in your comments in the replay that you're watching that, yeah, this is me, yeah, I totally resonate with that. Well, we are about to change that. So today I will teach you 3 easy steps on how to build confidence in yourself, in your skills, in your abilities, so you can grow your coaching business without fears. So did you know that the main reason why coaches are failing their business in the first couple of years is because of lack of consistency and lack of confidence? And together, today we're going to be working on both of those things. So I think especially for women, it's quite difficult to get out there and build a business knowing that we have been programmed in a very specific way when we were growing up, what we should do, what we shouldn't do. We should be quiet, not to complain, just deal with everything. And I think at some extent this defines the way how we think ourselves as a business owner. We are scared to ask for more. We don't really like to be visible because this is not something that you have been brought up by your family. So going through certain programmings and fears can be extremely important if you are growing your first coaching business and you want, despite what your family and friends may say, you just want to go out there and prove to everyone that you can do it, and you definitely can. So how many of you have been super pumped in the first couple of months of starting your business, and then you found yourself doubting your own skills, you found yourself comparing yourself to other people? So how many of you started super pumped, super positive, wanting to change the world, and reality hit, and here you are with your negative self-talk and negative beliefs about whole business situations? We all been there. I've been there. So there's a definitely a common ground for all of us. Why we're going through those things, and why we're being so harsh on ourselves. So I'm gonna give you 3 very easy steps how to work on your confidence and how to build foundations for your first coaching business, online business, consultancy, any form of business. So if you've seen, I've dropped a comment under the event with the workbook. So you can grab this workbook and it will walk you through perfectly through the exercises that we will be working on today. So step number 1 is rewriting your story. Any beliefs that you may currently have around you, about your life, the world around you, how you're building relationships, what is your relationships with money, it started from somewhere. And usually it has been brought up from the very early memories, how your parents has seen the world, how your parents have dealing with money, what they were talking about, people having their own businesses. So any belief system that you may have at the moment, it comes from programming that you have absorbed from a very, very early stage of your life. So, for example, thinking I am not smart enough or I'm not good enough to have my own business, that can come up from, and that can be a silly situation as being at school and then being caught up by a teacher who told you go in front of the blackboard and solve this math equation, and you just didn't know the answer. So what's happening here? At this moment, for you now, it may feel like it's quite silly. Yeah, that's normal. Teachers are asking students to go to the blackboard. Sometimes I have the answer, sometimes I didn't, but it doesn't really matter right now. And that's true. At the moment, at this stage right now, it doesn't really matter. But when you think about yourself being 10, 12, 14 years old, when you are at the stage when you want to be part of the group, be part of community, you want to hang out with a certain group of people. Being in this situation when you're put in front of the class, when everybody is looking at you and then you don't know the answer, there's a lot of emotions coming in at the same time. You're feeling like you're not good enough, like you're not smart enough, people are laughing at you, so you feel rejected, you feel like you don't belong, you feel like you need to please people in order to belong to a group. So those emotions came up to you, your younger self, um, at the same time, and it was difficult for you to identify what those feelings actually means. And when you're growing older, every situation that may put you in a similar position, emotional position, that you're not feeling confident and comfortable with the situation, straight away it creates for you these blocks that I am not smart enough, I am not good enough. It's just to keep you in your comfort zone. So your mind, your subconscious mind, is protecting you of doing anything remotely similar to experience that you already had before. So to work on that, to work on your future and how you see yourself, and taking those next steps, we need to rewire your past programming. The best exercise is to simply rewrite your story. So what I want you to do is think about the biggest challenge that you have at the moment in your business, or maybe in your career, or any areas that you want to work on. That can be sales, that can be visibility, that can be rejection, any form of challenge that you're going through at the moment. Once you have the list of this challenge, and of course I want you to put it in a comment box below. I want you to think about this challenge in 3 different perspectives. So the first one is, and you can find it in your workbooks as well, what did you hear about this specific challenge when you were younger? So I want you to list everything that you've heard when you were younger about this specific challenge. So if that was visibility or rejection, what did you hear that the only specific people can hang out with a cool group? Or maybe when you were younger, you've heard that or rich people, they don't belong to your family. Whatever you heard about this area, just list it down. The second part would be, what did you see about this specific challenge when you were younger? So maybe you've seen that your parents were working really hard to bring the money home, and then now you can't really imagine how can you enjoy your job, how can you be a coach and sharing your knowledge with people, which is super fun, and yet still getting paid for it. So it doesn't really seems fair comparing to what your parents were going through. And the third part is, what experience did you had around this specific area, this specific challenge when you were growing up? So look at those three spaces. What did you hear? What did you see? What did you experience? It's extremely important to go back to the root of our emotions, of our fears, because that's the only way how we can transform them, how we can change them. So building awareness is extremely important, and once you know what's wrong, once you know where things are coming from, it's so much easier for you to replace it, to fix it, or even catch yourself before starting repeating the specific pattern. So building awareness and then impact. Write down how you believe all those statements that you have written down have affected you in your life. So again, we build awareness around those specific areas, those challenges that you have at the moment. In your workbook, you will also find how you can write your story and how you're rewriting your story. So don't skip this exercise. Have a little thought. Spend some time. You probably already done this exercise in the past, but this time I want you to do it. I know it can take some time, but it's definitely worth it. So the second step to build your confidence and grow your business is defeating your fears. We all have them: fear of change, fear of being visible, fear of feeling rejected. There's plenty of them. You can keep listing it. So the best way how to understand how fears are built, it's also going back to the same experiences that you had. So fears are not real. Fears is something that we have created for ourselves in order to keep ourselves safe. So going back to the same event, same situation from the teacher and school, we have been so terrified when we were younger about being put out there in front of the crowd that we straight away decided that I'm not doing this. I don't like public speeches. I don't like being in front of other people. I don't think that I'm smart enough or clever enough. So whatever story you have been telling yourself about your skills, about your abilities, they has been created based on past events. And then once you're repeating something over and over again, it became part of you, it became your habit, it became your belief. So what your brain is doing in a situation like this, searching for validation. So if you're telling to yourself for 20 years every day, people always laugh at me, your brain will be searching for the situations, will be searching for events or even conversations with other people to prove you right that, yeah, you see, they're laughing at me. So anything that you're doing, anything that's happening subconsciously, you don't control that, but then you're catching yourself saying, you see, every single boss is exactly the same. They never respect their employees. That because your brain is searching for the event, it's searching for the situation to prove you right and validate that your belief, your fear that you have is exactly how it is. So the most important way how to fight with your fears or how to reevaluate your points is to realize what is the actual reality for you. Is that really true? So if, for example, you are scared of changes, just have a sit and think about, okay, so what changes happened in my life? I moved house, I probably moved town or country, I've changed jobs, I've changed many group of people, I had many friends before, and I survived. And that's okay. If another part is like, I'm not smart enough, well, it's time to validate, am I really not smart enough? I finished uni, I finished all the school, I got qualifications, I got promoted a couple of times. Does those evidence means that I am not smart enough? Probably not. So the best way to defeat your fears or working through your fears is to realize what is reality for you. Do you really scared of it? Am I really right to fear about it? So what I want you to do is to make a list of every single fear that you have. And that can be 5 points, that can be 3 points, it doesn't matter. Every single fear I want you to put on a piece of paper and then do this exercise with me. So there's going to be 4 major questions that I want you to cover, working through every single fear separately. So the first question is that true? Is it? And then you're saying yes or no. When you're answering yes, then you're going to the question number 2, which is, can you absolutely know that this is true? If you answer no, on the first question, then you skip second one and you're going straight to question number 3. And then it's a question, how do you react? What happens when you believe this is true? And this is a super important question because it shows you what type of person you are when you think and when you're reacting on this fear. So if I am scared of going out there, connecting with people, sharing my offer, sharing my gifts with other people, if I'm scared that I'm not good enough, I will be not reaching out to people, I will not build any new relationships, I won't be able to be confident enough to share my offer. So those limitations you are putting on yourself just by believing in a fear that you have created for yourself. Question number 4 is, who would you be without this fear? And then you put, without this fear, I would be ready to go out there, come talk to people, build relationships, see how I can help others, how I can help the world, how I can help my community. I will be visible and I will get my first clients. It's super important. When I've done this exercise for the first time, I've realized that everything that goes wrong with my business, it's not external factors, it's not anything that's happening up there, it's me, my mindset, and my fears that they are stopping me of taking the next step and moving forward with my business, moving forward with my confidence and myself. So step number 2 was defeat your fears. Step number 1 was rewrite your story. Now, step number 3, and you heard that probably, is take action. And you heard that before, and you can read as many personal development books as you want. It will always be take action. But then let me ask you this, and I want you to write the comment in the comment box below. Even if you're watching replay, please reply as well. How many times you read a book, you read the steps how to do something, and yet you haven't applied any of it into your business, into your life? You're just gathering the information and say, oh yeah, that makes sense, but you haven't applied what you've learned. So today, I won't be talking about you taking action, how important this is. I want you to actually take action. So with this event box that you can see in the Facebook group, I want you to post a picture of yourself and explain to us, share with us, who are you, what you're passionate about. So in the event template, event box, I want you to post your picture and share with us who are you and what are you passionate about. And then once you put that, I want you to comment or like the post of somebody else. 3 sisters or brothers, whoever is in the group, I want you to share and comment and support other person. Because what we're doing here, we are not only working on our visibility, we're not only working that we're getting up there to the world, sharing who we are, what we do, but we're also helping and supporting others in doing the same thing. We are terrified of being visible. We don't like putting our pictures up there. Share, support others so you can show that it's okay. We are here, we are supporting each other. It's okay to be visible. And it's okay to work on your fears. So I know that 30 minutes, it's not enough to go through whole confidence, to go through all the steps, what can you do to grow your business. But what we have achieved in this last 30 minutes is build your awareness where certain things are coming from. We have created your vision of what type of person you can be if you remove fears from your life. And of course, We are taking you out of your comfort zone, and I'm asking you to be visible on this Facebook group, on the event table Facebook group. So in the past years, I've probably been where you are right now. I've built understanding what works, what doesn't work, and I probably cried as many times as you. I've probably been frustrated as many times as you are right now. And I've probably made so many mistakes that cost me a lot of time and a lot of money. Hopefully not like you. So you will notice that under this video I also share my brochure to find to let you know about me, what am I doing, how I can help you, how I'm helping others, and if that's gonna be something that you'll be interested in, we can always have a little chat, a little session to see where you are at the moment, where you want to be, and if you are interested for us to work together. So grab the brochure, you're gonna find all the information in there, and if I'm your girl, we can have so much fun working on your confidence and fitting your fears and building incredible foundation for your coaching business. Well, my 30 minutes, it's almost finishing. I still hope that I'm posting this video in the right place. I'm going to find out soon. Ladies, gentlemen, whoever is watching this video, enjoy your next 3 days of this incredible summit. Today is day 2. You have 2 more days to go. So don't be a stranger. Watch the replay if you haven't seen it live. And of course, I will see you all soon. Have a fantastic day.